Hey, 4th grade, ready for your art lesson with your friendly neighborhood art teacher? Your expedition this semester has been about the forces of change. Your guiding questions, you've had a lot of them, but let's talk about the simple machine ones. How could simple machines improve the playgrounds to include children with disabilities? And how could my service project impact the positive change in the community? Your learning targets for today is I can identify simple machines, I can draw a wheel and axle to show the function of the simple machine, and I can fill up my paper and color in completely. Before we begin, you're going to need paper, lined paper or printing paper is fine, pencils and erasers, and coloring supplies, crayons, color pencils, or markers. Remember, you want to draw big. We're going to be talking about the easy, simple machine, and it really is simple machine, of the wheel and axle. Usually there's 2 wheels on one axle, as you can see on the example to the left, but sometimes there's just 1 wheel on one axle, and I can think of an example for that would be like a wheelbarrow. It has 1 axle and it supports and 1 wheel, and it supports the rest of the wheelbarrow as it carts around things. Most of the ones that you will see and use are going to have 2 wheels. So like you've got the bicycle, very easy, simple machine, and then the one that we're going to be working on, which is called a dolly, which is 2 wheels, 1 axle that helps you pick up stuff. And trust me, when you start moving from houses to houses, you want one of those things. Whew, that helped when I moved. So you're going to be coming up with the wheel and axle. We're going to be drawing the dolly. You get to add in the boxes that you want to, that are going to say wheel and axle, but you're going to add in 1 more extra box that's going to be showing what you've been carting. It can be boxes of candies, it can be boxes of books, which when I was moving again, I needed those for. So let's work on our wheel and axle. The first thing you want to work on is drawing the wheel. We're going to draw pretty big. Then we're going to add the inside where the axle is. Now, I'm not going to draw it 2D, so don't worry about that, but just know that the axle is here. You want to draw straight line, or a relatively straight line. Ooh, no, that's way too low. Let's fix that. You want that line to start pretty even with your, yeah, that'll be better, with your axle. And come out, make it into a long rectangle. Then we're going to start another long line, not quite as thick as the other one, and then you'll have 1 more supporting line down there. Up at the top, we're going to change this way. It's going to kind of go over there, and then let's work on the hand. I'm going to have to turn the paper so I can draw this a little bit better. We're going to be drawing someone's hand that looks like they're holding it like this. So I'm going to draw the line for this part. I'm going to draw just a little bit of the thumb and the fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming back up. I'm going to erase the part of the handle you wouldn't see, and then I'll have my hand coming over. I'm going to fix this back part to make it look like we now have a hand that's pushing. Pretty easy. Now, I'm going to let you decide what boxes that you're going to put on there. If you want to do 1 big box and write in that's fine by me, because then you can add the other boxes and figure out what it is that you want in these boxes. Although, just a word to the wise, when you are stacking boxes, don't actually put a smaller box underneath a bigger box. Not really a good idea. So this box is going to be pretty big. Then I'll add another smaller box, and then I could keep going up if I really wanted to. Although that one would have to be like, you could just pick that one up on your own. So figure out what you want to draw on these boxes, and I want you to illustrate for me what you're going to have. If you want to draw, make it look like you've got, alright, I'm going to draw and figure out what it is that you were going to be putting on your boxes that you are moving. And then, of course, color it in. So, your tasks today: follow the steps, draw the wheel and axle, create the objects that your wheel and axle / dolly tool is carrying. Keep track, color your artwork. Keep track of it. You can either email me a picture, or you can just hold on to it until we get done and come back to school. Alright, 4th grade. See you later.